Japan.
Hello,
I am Fernando,
and I am Janice.
and we are here to inform you about preventions of Bacillus anthracis.
Which is the scientific name for Anthrax!
And it's lethal.
Anthrax is an infectious disease caused by the bacterium Bacillus anthracus, which is an endospore-forming gram-positive rod.
We have biologists standing by to give you viewers more background on this infectious disease.
Let us introduce ourselves. I am biologist Amelia.
And I am her assistant biologist, Chrysanthemum. As you already know, anthrax is a lethal disease caused by the inhalation, ingestion, or coming in contact with anthrax spores, which can enter your body through skin lesions.
When this happens, the spores reactivate and multiply rapidly,
Rapido!
like our friends. Valhalla.
The prognosis of anthrax is based on the type of anthrax, how early the anthrax is diagnosed, the strain of anthrax bacteria, and the patient's general age and health.
Without treatment of the cutaneous anthrax, which is a different type of strain, there is a 20% chance that you'll be heading to the morgue.
For gastrointestinal anthrax prognosis, the death rate is estimated to be 25 to 60% of people who get it will die. Indefinitely.
Death? That's a big deal, man. You're gone. So,
Forever.
This is bad. And the last type of prognosis of the anthrax, the inhalation anthrax. Although this stuff is based on pretty incomplete information, the death rate is extremely high.
Way up there.
Extremely. EXTREMELY.
HIGH. 75%.
Cent.
That's over half
People
of everybody.
die. That means that we would probably both be dead. Dude, this is a
3 out of 4
serious
people.
die. Ooh, very scientific.
Very scientific.
But we are here to talk about the prevention and how you can not die and you can be that 1 out of 4 person that doesn't die because
Your
of
3
this.
best friends can die, and you can just be there rubbing it in their face.
So just be ready. Well, anthrax can be treated by some antibiotics or vaccines like
penicillin,
these are really big words, so just hold up.
ciprofloxacin, doxycycline, and then there's one it's really simple of how you can just not get it, and that is to move. Move to where exactly?
Antarctica, because
That's
they
the-
don't have those spores there.
That's the only continent.
So, you'll be safe there.
You can live with the penguins. They won't infect you. I like those nasty animals.
All the
yeah.
polar bears. Yeah. But anthrax can be transferred. Here, this is how you get it. Other than, I'm sure you all have heard that it's been in the wars and, Saddam Hussein all up there engineering to kill you. Well, that's not. There's different types of strains. You can get these spores.
They aren't just transferred from one person to another. Like, if I cough on Amelia right here and I have anthrax, she won't die from it.
Because it's not contagious.
They can be transported by clothing and shoes and stuff like that. Or the body of a mammal that died of anthrax can be a very, very
Dangerous
source of anthrax spores.
We have an example.
These poor cows.
Had anthrax. Why do you think they are frowning? We have anthrax. It's bad.
They died. And now, for example, say I came in with the direct contact with the animal hide of those cows or the meat that was in them or internal membranes, I could get anthrax from that.
It is not spread from person to person by respiratory means, unlike viruses. It's just you can get it from this little sucker right here.
Who he could have gotten it by ingesting spores that began to grow in the ground, and it would eventually kill him.
But not in Antarctica.
Not in Antarctica.
And let me show you.
The bacteria will form spores in the carcass of the cow after it died, and that would return to the soil when, those decomposers got to it, and it would just go back to infect other animals.
Dude, this is a serious matter. Let me show you what you need to look out for. Let me show you. See this white powder right here? Yeah, if you see this, be careful, because this is what it looks like. This is a false alarm, y'all. But
don't go
if you see some white powder in an empty
don't just think
shed,
it's cornstarch.
Because it
Or
probably
flour.
isn't. It's a bad, bad world out there. You know what's out there.
There's psycho
may be
people.
trying to kill you. People, today, people put bombs in packages and they explode you when you open them. It's a sick, sick world with sick, sick people in it.
Some who are infected with anthrax.
You gotta watch out for those people.
Better watch out.
You better not fly. But if you see this,
If you get anthrax, you might die.
Yeah. Santa Claus. Okay, sorry, I just killed it. Anyways, signs and symptoms of anthrax, if you have this, are nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Psych. I'll tell you the real ones.
Nausea, which, in fact, we just listed as a psych, but that really is a symptom of
It is.
anthrax.
Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
Loss of appetite.
You might think that one of your loved ones is becoming anorexic or bulimic, but that is not the case all the time.
Anthrax.
Don't just go
Could
making
be the
assumptions.
answer. Bloody diarrhea.
It's not something to laugh about. It's a serious
That
issue.
comes from your anus. We learned that word in biology. Your anus, not your butt, your anus. And also another symptom is the fever.
You're hot.
I know.
Bad stomach pain, kind of like you just got stabbed or you have really bad gas. That could also be a symptom,
Or vomiting blood.
which is the opposite of diarrhea-ing blood.
so,
either
but
end. If
If
blood
you have
comes out
both
either
coming
end-
out both, you know that you need to get some help.
So if someone you love, or even if it's someone you hate, is experiencing these symptoms,
Get checked out for anthrax. It's bad.
it's really bad.
Now that you are informed of all this, let's go back to
Let's-
Janice and Fernando. We're back! Hi. I know that you have been watching this in awe, and I'm sorry to ruin that. But now, since you know all of this and you're a little afraid of what can happen, let's do a recap.
Because there was a lot of information thrown at you at once.
Do you remember the preventions?
Well, first, let's start off with the name. Anthrax. And the scientific name, Bacillus anthracus.
It's bad. This is what this infomercial is about. So if you didn't catch that, you need to do some better listening.
It is a bacterium. The infective agent of anthrax is it's a bacteria.
And remember, you can get it from cows, of the dead carcasses of the animals. See, like this, right there.
It's not.
We
it's
need
not
to
funny.
turn his frown upside down.
down.
Yeah, that didn't work too well. But remember penicillin and those really
Difficult to pronounce.
words?
You might not like saying them, but you could like
Well,
taking them.
we have something that you need to buy right here. The antibiotic for anthrax. Yeah, with the child's proof rock, like you see here. See, it seemed a little difficult for me to open, but you see, you go like this. And if you purchase now, you can get another one for free with shipping and handling.
Prices.
But you know, it's really good to just have this this lock, because then you won't get mad at your kid and hang him from a ceiling fan. I'll tell you that much.
That, by the way, that little package right here, the antibiotics, this is not only penicillin,
It's all combined.
it's all three of those antibiotics combined for the price of one. You don't even need to go to your doctor to get diagnosed. If you're like vomiting blood, diarrhea-ing blood,
Just take this
fever,
preventative, you know.
if you
We all don't
feel
wanna die.
anorexic,
I know I wouldn't care to die, so buy antibiotic for
Or
anthrax. Remember, operators are now standing by.